Inventors, do you wonder if licensing is better for you or taking the big dive and manufacturing on your own? Then this video is for you. Let's jump right in. All right, so you've got your patent. Now comes the critical decision. License your invention or manufacture it on your own. I'm Neil Montgomery, CEO and founder of For Sale by Inventor, and lucky enough to be an award-winning inventor. In the next 5 minutes, I'll break down the costs, risks, and which path is right for your invention. Let's jump right in here. All right, the choice of whether to license versus manufacture your invention determines whether you're looking at maybe anywhere from like a $15,000 to $30,000 investment or $100,000 or more, between manageable risk and potential bankruptcy. Let's compare these paths across the critical factors every inventor needs to understand. First, the money. Licensing typically requires anywhere from the lower end, maybe $15,000 to $20,000. We can sometimes be on the lower side of that to even less than that, up to $70,000 upfront for prototypes, marketing materials, and outreach efforts. So again, like I said, we have more affordable packages because we've streamlined the process. But these are your typical industry numbers. Manufacturing requires, you take that number I gave you for licensing and double it, and then maybe you can almost even double it again. Production runs, packaging, because some of those prototyping costs are still the same. Those are the same in either one, but now you're going to go on a production run. And now you need warehousing. Now you need logistics. It adds up so fast. Even if you put it in your garage or in your basement, your costs are going to add up because there's just so many unforeseen things when you're bringing a product to market and taking on inventory. I tell anybody that's going to manufacture on their own, just write down $100,000. You're writing that check before you sell one single unit. Number two, is cash flow and ongoing costs. With licensing, expenses drop dramatically after signing a deal, mostly relationship management and occasional updates. With manufacturing, costs continue indefinitely. Your cash stays tied up in inventory, and there are constant expenses for warehousing, for shipping, for customer service, and so many other unforeseen things. Cash flow difference has bankrupted countless inventors with otherwise great inventions. Third, risk. Licensing's main risks are finding the right partner and negotiating good terms. So what are the manufacturing risks? There are many. One, unsold inventory. I'd say that's your biggest risk. Production problems, cash flow challenges, distribution barriers. If you don't have connections to get these into stores, you're going to have real problems on your hands. In my 20 plus years working with and consulting inventors, I've seen this pattern repeatedly. Manufacturing exposes you to so many risks that could sink your finances in a second. Fourth, profit. Licensing, you're looking at anywhere from as low as 3% to maybe 10% royalties on wholesale. Smaller per unit profits, but with virtually no ongoing costs. Manufacturing offers way higher margins, which is why I chose that route with my invention initially. I may have reconsidered it, and next time I do, it's probably going to be more the licensing call. But you're looking at 50% margins per unit, but you have significant ongoing costs that eat into those margins. And then if you've got a great product, you better expect competition to be coming in very soon. Here's what trips up most first-time inventors. Manufacturing looks great on paper when you look at the profitability, but licensing often wins on total profit because guess what? Established companies with established relationships can sell far more than you can as just a one-unit operator with one product that's never done it before. Okay? Number 5 is lifestyle. Do you want to be an inventor or do you want to be a business operator? Licensing lets you focus on creating while others handle the business. Manufacturing means you're becoming a businessman, which means you got to be an expert in supply chains, logistics, marketing, customer service. It's a full-time job times 2 with little to no time to be developing what you set out to do, create new inventions. So based on my experience, what you may be saying, what path is right for you? After working with thousands of inventors, here's a simple decision framework. So choose what makes more sense for you. Do you have one, limited capital, so say $75,000 or less? You want to focus on inventing. You value peace of mind over control, and you have more than one invention idea. Now, manufacturing might be more suitable for you if you have substantial capital, like more than $100,000. Maybe you have business operations expertise that you want to utilize, and you know how to do a lot of these things. You're willing to work full-time, plus probably it's almost 2 full-time jobs, and you have a strong existing distribution network already in place. At For Sale by Inventor, we help first-time inventors navigate this with affordable packages designed to maximize success while minimizing risk. We specialize in licensing because it's typically the safer, more accessible route for most inventors. If you're one of those unique inventors that has the pie in the sky and the big budget, we will work with select individuals achieve that goal, but the majority of the people we work with are choosing that licensing route for all of the advantages and limiting risk factors we discussed on this video. All right, so one thing you can do right now, go to forsalebyinventor.com and get a free consultation, determine which route might be best for your specific invention. Thanks for watching, inventors. Hopefully you have a better idea on what is better for you, licensing versus manufacturing. If you have any questions, contact us at For Sale by Inventor. Hit like, hit subscribe. Either way, we're going to keep pumping out more education content to help you on your invention journey.